Okay, so I was sitting here and I was getting ready to shower, well, take a bath, and I got a download to speak this message. So if you find yourself starting stuff and stopping it, I want you to know that you just need to get your mind right. Okay, I've been there in the past where I had all these goals and not one of them could get done. Every time I started, I stopped. Okay, if you've been through trauma, there's nothing that you're going to be able to do without getting your mind straight. Okay, and I know, like, a lot of the times when we've been through trauma, we feel the trauma, but we still be gaslighting ourselves like it wasn't that deep, it wasn't that deep. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because if it wasn't that deep, you'd be able to do stuff. You'd be able to get up, believe in yourself, and be able to do anything. You cannot be successful if your mind is not straight. I don't care what nobody got to say. That is just point blank, period. Okay? If you don't believe in yourself, nothing will come true for you because you don't believe in yourself. That's the reason why you keep starting and stopping stuff. And when you go through trauma, we tend to turn that like trauma inward instead of looking at it instead and saying, what did I learn from this situation? We try to say, okay, like, I went through this because I'm nothing. If I was something, I wouldn't have gone through this. And that's not true. Okay, I want you to look at your trauma from a different perspective. One, look at your trauma from a different perspective. What was the lesson that you needed to learn? Did you learn it? If you did not learn a lesson, then 10 times out of 10, I'm standing 10 toes on it. 10 times out of 10, you're still reliving that same trauma over and over and over and over and over again, till the point where you become numb. You ain't even aware of it. And if you are aware of it, you're probably trying to figure out, why do I keep attracting the same people? It's because of the same belief that you have in yourself. If you don't believe that you're good enough, you're going to attract people who reaffirm that belief. Okay? And you say you want your soulmate, but you're still messing with your ex. I'm gonna just leave that one there. At the end of the day, if you starting stuff and you're not finishing stuff, it's for a reason. Okay? And I did this for years and years and years and years. For years, I wanted to start going to the gym, lifting weights. I always wanted to strength train to build muscle. Could not get it done. If anything, I kept taking pictures of myself getting bigger. It was, instead of it being progress pictures, it was just pictures of me increasing in weight, to the point where I reached my highest weight and I felt the most insecure. I had the most anxiety, the most depression. At the end of the day, like, you guys, like, moving your body is going to be the best thing for you. Okay, when you have on a lot of weight, it's because of your mental health. It's because of how you feel about yourself. You're eating your feelings. Okay, moving your body and starting slow. Stop having these big goals that you, this could also be another reason you having big goals, that instead of starting small, we like to just jump head first in. If you were never a gym person, you're not going to be going to the gym 7 days a week. You're not going to love it. No. Start 3 days a week. Start 2 days a week. Work your way up. Okay? So you have to walk before you can run. That's just period. Like, you're not just going to get up and run a 5K run. You ain't have no training. If anything, you're going to break every bone in your body, or you're going to be sore as the hell, or end up in the hospital. Whatever. Okay? So start small. Okay? And 2, affirmations to reaffirm your beliefs about yourself. And this is very much the key ingredient to the Krabby Patty formula, guys. The key ingredient. If you do not believe that you are worthy for something, you will not get it done. You will just talk your way out of it. Like, it will be a fear of your success, or your fear of actually achieving this because you don't feel you're worthy of it, so you self-sabotage. It's just as simple as that. But if you align your beliefs with where you want to go, then that's just as simple as it. Okay, the universe works in the same way. You align yourself to the frequency, it is yours. That's it. But stop thinking people out to get you. Like, I feel like a lot of times you like to blame your problems on external things, and it has nothing to do with that. It's all your internal. And fixing your internal will give you everything you want externally. Okay, so stop thinking that this is just a slow race that you gotta run and then you don't see no progress. Don't worry about the progress right now. What you need to worry about is getting your mind straight, having self-compassion for yourself, having self-love for yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Do you show up for yourself? Do you take care of yourself? And taking care of yourself is an everyday thing. I don't give a shit what people say about how having a self-care day. What the hell is that? What the hell is a self-care day? Every day is a self-care day. After you done worked your ass off, you telling me you're not going to reward yourself by taking care of yourself? You're just going to be like, well, let's do it again tomorrow. We're going to wait till Thursday when our self-care day is. Make time in your day. Like, you be making time to watch videos on YouTube. You be making time to scroll on Instagram. You can make time to self-care. Okay? And if you don't feel like you're worthy of self-care, what does it go back down to? Your beliefs, affirmations. Before you can do anything, you need to fix the way you feel about yourself. And also that shadow work. I'm gonna roll my lip up when I say that shadow work is important. We be running from our demons. How the hell you expect to heal? You expect to get your manifestations without doing that shadow work? No. If you want to gain anything in life, and I mean going down the good route. I'm not talking about the people who lie and scheme their way through life. No. Going down the good route, taking your spirituality to the next level, you have to do your shadow work. You just have to face your demons. Like, it's gonna be scary until it's not. And a lot of the time when we're triggered by stuff, that is an opportunity to sit with that. I'm gonna tell you guys, like, there was this time where this lady that my mom was friends with, like, she came over and there was something off about her that I couldn't put my fingers on it. Needless to say, she was staying with us for a while. She took the time out to learn everything, hear everything, every conversations. And she said to me, "You think I don't hear everything?" And when she was putting me through the ringer, putting me through that mental torture, and I was like, why does this feel so familiar? It wasn't until I sat with myself, and when I say sit with yourself, I mean sit by yourself. Like, be introspective. That hermit, be by yourself. Sit with yourself. Sit with your thoughts. Just be an observer of your thoughts. You'll figure everything out. Every answer you need is within you. Okay? When I sat with myself, I came to terms that she was reliving my same childhood trauma. She heard me having a conversation with my friend, and she was reliving it, doing the same exact thing to me. But in that moment, I had two options. I could let her reaffirm that belief, or I could be like, hell no. And the thing is, we be so afraid of what people got to say about us. We be so afraid of being a villain. Now I'm laughing because my peace is not going to be sacrificed for nobody. And that go down to my cat. If my cat got to go back to the shelter, she will. So you know what she do when she get out that little box? She scrape off the side, make sure it's nice and clean. Yeah. Okay. So at the end of the day, guys, like, sitting with your demons, sitting with that shadow work, your triggers are an invitation for you to heal. Once you cry and process it, it can't hurt you again. When somebody else try to come into your frequency with that same issue, you already know how to handle it. And if you handle it in the same old way that you did back in the day, then you ain't healed from it. If you keep on finding the same thing in your frequency, and you keep on saying, oh my God, these are the only relationships I'm attracted, then you ain't healed from it. It's going to go over way back. You have to sit with your shadow. You have to sit with your demons. There's going to become a point where when your demons do come up, like, because you make it a constant thing that you're doing your shadow work, sitting with your demons, them niggas can't hurt you, bro. They can't hurt you, bro. They're just gonna be there. You'll be like, oh, this is something else I have to heal from? Okay, let me sit with it and see what's going on. Not to say that you won't cry, but the thing is, guys, we have to be open to feeling our emotions. Feeling your emotions. Like, stop trying to real nigga tough it out, okay? It's not getting you nowhere. If anything, it's just keeping it in your body, and it's manifesting when you keep meeting the same people, wondering, why the hell I have the same luck with love? Because you don't love yourself. Stop trying to make people love you. They're not going to love you if you don't even love you. You want them to love this version of you that's unhealed, that you don't even want to heal. You don't even want to be with yourself, sit with yourself, but you want people to sit with you and be with you. That don't even make no sense. At the end of the day, affirmations, your shadow work is what's going to be important for you at this time. Stop trying to set a goal of losing weight in 30 days. That ain't got nothing to do with you right now. That will come. With healing your internal self, then the external starts to come. Example, the goals. Okay? Then after you start to feel comfortable in your own body, safe in your own body again, then you feel like you're safe enough to be able to do these things, to be in the 3D realm. Okay? And another thing, when you go through trauma, your mind, your body, it's in a state of fight or flight, bro. It's in fight or flight mode. It's constantly on the lookout for what's going to happen, what's going to come. You don't feel safe in your body. So what's going to be good for you is balancing that root chakra. Root chakra frequencies are all over YouTube. You could just Google one, pull it up, listen to it. Another thing, listen to music for your nervous system. The vagus nervous system, search that up, sound bath, healing. Listen to it when you're sleeping. Listen to your affirmations while you're sleeping. Get up in the morning, listen to affirmations that are perfectly matched for you. So if you don't love yourself, you finding yourself dating dusties, self-worth affirmations for you every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. It's just gonna be law. It's the Bible for you now. And that's it. And you wondering how everybody else doing it, how everybody getting there. That's how they healing themselves. They doing the work. You can't try to get to the end without doing the work. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to do the work. Do the work. I'm gonna keep repeating it because Spirit is telling me to tell you, do the work, do the work, do the work, do the work, and consistently do that work. If you really are, look at your life right now and say, do I want to be here in 20 years? If the answer is yes, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, go ahead. Pacify them fears. Go ahead. Lie to yourself about why you should stay in your comfort zone, why this is easier. If you have to convince yourself to do something that you don't want to do, you already know that you in your comfort zone. That's it. If you're not uncomfortable, then you're in your comfort zone. And you should not be in your comfort zone. Life should feel shaken up a little bit. Go shake up your demons. Go sit with them. Figure out what the hell they got to say. And remember, at the end of the day, you are protected. Okay, you are divinely protected. Okay, do not, if you sitting with that one thing and you feel like it's really drawing you in, pull yourself out. Put on some music that uplifts your frequency. Try again a different day. Allow yourself to do that. Journal every day about how you're feeling, to tap into your emotions. Okay, allow yourself to feel these emotions. If something happens to you, pause in the moment, be like, right now I'm feeling frustrated. Notice where you're feeling that sensation. Breathe into it. Allow it to stay in your body. Allow it to process, and then let it out. If you gotta cry, do not dry them tears. Do not suck it up. Crying is not weakness. Crying is healing. Being able to cry, being able to be vulnerable is healing. So don't let society tell you that it's not. Okay, so guys, at the end of the day, if you keep starting and stopping stuff, my message for you is just that. Shadow work, affirmations, and music for healing your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit, and journaling. Those are the only things that you need to focus on right now. Them other goals will come. They'll come. Like, I promise you guys, like, the times when I kept trying to go to the end, run to the end, because I wanted instant gratification. We're so used to instant gratification. It's every single time my pictures just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's it. I didn't gain nothing but weight. That's it. And now that I did my shadow work and I'm continuing to do my shadow work, when I started with that first, like, I had to hit rock bottom before I decided that, yo, it's the time for me to really figure out what's going on. Because yes, I felt like I was on a TV show being punked. I'm like, why keep meeting the same people in different bodies? And the last time they turn it up. The universe turned it up. They turned it up on me. Okay, I was in there crying, holding fetal position, rocking back and forth, crying, like. And I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like, there's no way. I must be on a TV show. I'm being punked. Whole time I'm punking myself by choosing these dusties. And I couldn't figure out why, because I didn't love myself enough. Okay? And I swore I respect myself. No, you didn't. Because if you respected yourself, if they did you dirty one time, you leave them. You leaving them. If you have anybody who has self-worth, somebody do you dirty one time, it's done. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Believe somebody when they show you who they are the first time, because guess what? The second time, the only person you got to blame is yourself. Because you're like, God damn, I seen it coming. It could be hard to believe somebody because we have this idea of people when we first meet them. And then when we see who they are, and if it's not in alignment with what we thought it was, it's scary. So we try to keep them back in that box. No, set them free. For that was the death of Mary Lee. Bars. Anyway, so those are the messages that I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye bye.